A Game of Thrones, Tyrion, page 86. Somewhere in the great stone maze of Winterfell, a wolf howled. The sound hung over the castle like a flag of mourning. Tyrion Lannister looked up from his books and shivered through the library was snug and warm. Sometime about the howling of a wolf took a man right out of his ear, and left him in dark forests of the mind, running naked before the pack. When the dire wolf howled again, Tyrion shut the heavy leather-bound cover on the book he was reading, 100-year-old discourse of the changing of the seasons by a long-dead master. He covered a yawn with the back of his hand. His reading lamp was flickering, its oil all but gone, as dawn light leaked through the high windows. He had been at it all night, but there was nothing new. Tyrion Lannister was not much a one for sleeping. His legs were stiff and sore as he eased down off the bench. He massaged some life back into them, and limp, his head pillowed on an opened book in front of him. Tyrion glanced at the title, A Life of the Grand Master Aethelmer. No wonder. Chelio, he said softly. The young man jerked up, blinking confused at the crystal of his order swinging wildly on its silver chain. I'm off to break my fast. See that you return the books to the shelves. Be gentle with the Valyrian scrolls. The parchment is very dry. Myrmidon's Engines of War is quite rare, and yours is the only complete copy I've ever seen. What the fuck is this? Chael gaped at him, still half asleep. Patiently, Tyrion repeated his instructions, then clapped Stepton on the shoulder and left him to his tasks. Outside, Tyrion swallowed a lungful of the cold morning air and began his laborious descent. Descents of the steep stone steps that corkscrewed around the exterior of the library tower. It was slow going. The steps were cut high and narrow, while his legs were short and twisted. The rising sun had not yet cleared the walls of Winterfell, but the men were already hard at it and in the yard below. Sandor Clegane's rasping voice drifted up to him. The boy is a long time dying. I wish he would be quicker about it. Tyrion glanced down and saw the hound standing with young Joffrey. A squares swarmed around them. At least he dies quietly. I wish he would be quicker about it. Tyrion glanced down and saw the bird. At least he died softly. At least he died quietly. The prince replied, "It's the wolf that makes the noise. I could scarce sleep last night." Okay. What the fuck? 乜嘢名嚟㗎？Clegane cast a long shadow across the hard-packed earth as he squealed. What the fuck is this? Squire. As his squire lowered the back of helm over his head, I could silence the creature. "If it please you," he said. Through his open visor, his boy placed a long sword in his hand. He tested the weight of it. Slicing at the cold morning air behind him, the yard rang to the clangor of steel on steel. The notion seemed to delight the prince. "Send a dog to kill the dog," he exclaimed. "Winterfell is so infested with wolves, the Starks will never miss one." Tyrion hopped off the last step onto the yard. "I beg to differ, nephew," he said. "The Starks can count past 6, unlike some princes I might name." Joffrey had the grace at least to blush. A voice from nowhere, Sanders said. He peered through his helm, looking this way and then. "Spirits of the air." The prince laughed, as he always laughed when his bodyguard did this. Murmur's face. Tyrion was used to it down here. The tall man peered down at the ground and pretended to notice him. "The little Lord Tyrion," he said. "My pardons, I did not see you standing there. I am in no mood for your insolence today." Tyrion turned to his nephew Joffrey. "It is past time you call on Lord Edward and his lady to offer them your confidence." Okay. It is the starting of 88th page. I'm going to eat.